All right, let's get this done.
Back
'Cause
again.
I am sick and tired of drinking whiskey.
Right? It's the worst.
Man, I tell you what, like the things we do for the handful of people who actually watch this show.
To entertain you.
Yeah,
Like what we have to go through.
Yeah, like I mean, you don't realize how off put we are, how much we put out for you guys, like how the sacrifice we have to make for you guys.
Yeah, when the video ends, Kurt goes off to the side and gags and
Oh, it's terrible.
cries.
Like,
and...
like yeah, I spend a week crying so I can just film the next episode.
Yeah, everybody believes us.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna cut this here for just a quick minute.
Okay, well, since it's cold
All right.
outside, what would you drink
Yeah.
to stay warm, or what are we doing today?
Well, what I would drink to stay warm was like last week's episode.
Yeah, that'd work.
Barrel proof. I would drink anything barrel proof to stay warm on a cold night. Okay. What we have tonight though is one I just recently picked up. I saw it somewhere. They said it was really good. It's a 10-year whiskey. You guys, does anybody else have that problem that you like look at the shelf and you can't find a bottle you're looking for? I mean, we're drinking Widow Jane, or like Peeping Tom Billy over here, Window Jane, because
Window Jane. Yeah, we were looking at it earlier, and I was like, "Ooh, Window Jane, what's that?" He's
like
Widow Jane?
yeah, it comes with its own pair of binoculars.
Pure limestone mineral water from the legendary Rosendale mines of New York. Blended. Wait, what? Limestone mineral water from mines? That sounds toxic.
No.
You sure that's good?
Yes. It's actually supposed to be a really good bourbon. First off, they made in small batches, right? And I haven't done a lot of research, but I just checked out a little bit of it. They only make it in use 5 barrels for each batch. So it's very small batch produced, right?
Okay.
You know, each barrel might produce, depending on the proof, this one's at like 45.5%. So we'll call it close to 300 bottles per barrel. So when you're talking 5 barrels, you're talking 1,500 bottles.
Yeah, this is bottle 1043.
Yeah, so like there might only be a few hundred more bottles after that.
That's a lot of bottles.
So, you know, that, and to get a good consistency between them, anyways, like you usually have to dump a lot more than that, like say 100 barrels. And limestone is very prominent. Limestone filtered water allows you to get rid of some of these flavors in the whiskey that may not be as, that a lot of people don't care for. So limestone filtered water is very prominent in Kentucky, which is why Kentucky is such a big whiskey region, right? So you want that. Same with Scotland, for the record, is you have a lot of limestone deposits where they will filter the... Holy crap.
I'm practicing.
That's why Billy doesn't pour the damn whiskeys, man. We will never get out of here. Holy crap. Did we just talk about how much we hate drinking whiskey? And then Billy goes and does this.
Isn't that what you usually give me?
He's a masochist at heart.
Look,
right?
It's close.
Dude, that is not even close to what I give you.
Isn't that what normal people drink?
Well, yeah, when they're drinking one whiskey.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, wait. This is the only whiskey we're drinking this
smell
week.
it better this way.
Oh, that smells good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty sure you're in the middle of saying something, though.
I forgot.
It's like, if Kurt's talking your ear off and you want him to shut up, just pour him a glass of whiskey.
You would be surprised how easily that works for about anybody.
Yeah, that does smell good.
Right? Like,
it's real subtle, though.
It is. There's not a lot there necessarily. Like the flavors don't like grab your nose and pull it off your face.
Some do that, don't they?
They really do.
Grab it and twist it.
I got your nose. I got your nose.
You could have the thumb sticking out. What do you?
I did, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
I don't know. It's shooting in 4K, so if I zoomed in, maybe you'd see it. I don't know.
But it's so far away.
Get your eyes checked.
Look at those guys. They're like sitting in the back.
They look like drunk guys, don't they?
That's us.
All right. Well, what are you getting? We tried this last week.
And I feel like I'm going to taste a lot more than I can smell in this. Because, like, you can't really smell much.
I don't know. Like it's not some big, bold scents and aromas, but what's there is there, and it's like,
Oh, man. It smells like there's a mix of things going on. Like, probably 4 or 5 different flavors.
or 4 or 5 different barrels of whiskey.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can smell the barrels.
That's what
That's
he's
what's
smelling.
happening
Each
right
one,
now.
he's smelling each one of the different barrels that went into this batch.
Barrel 3 smells a little overpowering.
Yeah, a little heavy char on the char there. Barrel
Oh,
one.
my God.
I think that was a younger aged barrel.
If I could smell that good, I probably would hate every whiskey.
You would too,
I'd be like, well...
or you'd love every one of them. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like you'd be like, well, it would be great if they would have done this or this thing or that.
Yeah,
thing.
this is
Like,
what I'm
you'd-
getting out of
you'd
here.
Just be like too freaking picky about everything.
Barrel number 4, they dug too much into the tails.
Man, this
Telling
smells
you
really
what.
good. We
It
gotta
really
taste
does.
it.
Yeah, let's try it now.
There's like 0 whiskey bubbles in this.
0 whiskey bubbles. Okay.
I don't know. I don't like the first taste.
It was pleasant. It smells more complex than it tastes.
I know, but it's
Right.
hard to smell that.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
but you
not
could
strong.
you could pick out the different flavors. Now the flavor is not overwhelming either, is it?
No, but the aftertaste is more interesting
Than the actual
yeah.
flavor of it. I'm getting very minor finish. I really like the smell.
Say something.
I'm trying. I was in the middle of drinking, dude. You were supposed to be saying something while I was
I
drinking.
can't figure out. It's like, it feels very flat.
Okay. Yes, it does actually.
I don't know. I think on the first touch on the tongue, like, I think I'm tasting the alcohol,
Okay.
which I don't love the way it tastes. And then the subtle flavors kind of
Oh.
like come out a little bit, but
I tried to breathe a little bit when I was swallowing. Sorry.
they're not real strong.
It's really not. It's a very subtle flavor overall.
Man, there's like, I don't know, maybe like just a smallest hint of like maybe a clove or vanilla in there.
Okay.
Or like,
yeah.
I mean, both.
Yeah.
But I can't tell because it's like it's so muted.
Yeah, you would really need to be able to fine tune that palate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most anybody other than ourselves, I'm sure, is going to be just fine.
What proof is this? 45?
45 and a half.
I don't know.
Drink's pretty smooth.
I know. I can't tell if I like it or not.
You know, honestly,
That's not usually a problem. It's usually like, oh, I like it, now I don't like it.
Yeah.
This one's like,
this one has so many things that are nice about it, yet at the same time, I'm not completely sold on it.
it's almost like I like the flavor, but I don't like the alcohol flavor.
Okay.
Like I don't know if it's the alcohol flavor, but there's like one. I don't know. There's like,
I don't know either. I'm trying to follow this logic and line of reasoning, and
the aftertaste is good. There's just no prominent flavors I can pick out.
yeah. And it's weird. Like, we've had several that have not had prominent flavors, but like usually they're pretty good, or we know whether they're good or bad. Like this is riding that line. Like, these have certain flavors in here that.
It's kind of I think I had one. There's like the white American oak
Okay.
whiskey that this kind of reminds me of. Like, I think it kind of has that flavor.
I know what it is. It's that limestone water.
I was gonna say more dead air, more silence,
Yeah, like as I was just
so
trying to
pro.
process what I said.
but then I inhaled some alcohol.
See, I did that same problem, didn't I? Tried to breathe
So
in
this isn't really strong, but it's a little
No.
bit stronger than
some.
some.
Yeah. It's like $60 a bottle. What do you think?
I think that's a little high. Cause like, well, it's good. Why buy it?
Yeah. Like honestly, like that's kind of where I'm at. I'd read where it's highly regarded,
Well, it's good, but like,
at least by some, right? Like I'd read up on some stuff, and this had made the list. So I'm like, yeah, if I find it, I'll do it. And sure enough, not long after that, I did find it. So I'm like, oh, I'll pick it up and we'll try it. Like it's I don't feel so mediocre, right? Like I couldn't say it was bad. I couldn't say it was good. Like you said, why buy it when there's
that's how I feel. That sums it up. The whole like, why would you buy it? Like, there's nothing really wrong with it, but like, why?
there's nothing really right with it either. Yeah,
Like, it feels really well balanced and it feels smooth and
yeah, it drinks
everything, but
very
there's-
smooth.
there's nothing really prominent about it that like makes you want to love it or like
Yeah,
just really
there's-
want to drink it.
it's almost lacking a bit of character that makes me, like, oh, you got to try this, right? Just to see what the response is. I mean, how many?
I feel like it has character, but just not enough. like it's you're good, but like not really enough to talk about.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
New American oak barrels.
yeah. Well, that's what bourbon has to be in. It's 10-year-old or bourbon, right? So it's aged a good period of time, but I don't know.
It's good, but then again, like there's so many other things I could
Yeah,
that you could choose that.
it's okay. And when I'm drinking whiskey, I want something that's going to. What did we say that one of those episodes that you had edited, like dance across the tongue, right? We want a little tap dance. We want something that makes us talk about it. This one feels forgettable.
You could enjoy it though, but like
I could see a lot of people enjoying it, but at the same time,
with so many other options,
Yeah.
like because it does grow on you a little bit, and the aftertaste is great. I like the aftertaste. The more it does stick around, and like it's almost like you explore the flavors a little bit in the aftertaste.
the finish does last for a bit. I'm not as sold on the finish as you are. It seems like it's okay. It's more of the it's okay.
Well, to me, I don't like the first part.
See, the first part is okay. The middle of it is okay. And the finish is, again, okay. Like I have not disliked this experience whatsoever. But at the same time, I haven't really liked it either.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Widow Jane, it's okay.
I'm going to hire you for their marketing team, I'm sure.
Dude, nobody would hire me for that. I mean, maybe Balcones.
Widow
Drink
Jane.
it, it's good.
It's
What does
okay.
it taste like? Bourbon, just drink it, it's good. Widow Jane,
Balcones is good.
it's okay. Yeah.
God, it's like kind of growing on me, but it's still just okay.
That's it.
I think you nailed it. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. Okay, let's get out of here.
Cheers, everybody.